get in here. I love y'all. Let's see if I could do the glasses this morning. Happy Saturday, y'all. Nope. Energy's energy. If it, I didn't even clean them. If it resonates, it's been a while. So y'all come on and get in here. I love you so much. Happy Saturday. It's been a while. We got our new moon coming. I'm not doing any new moon rituals, but if I am doing a new moon ritual, but if you like to join, send separate, say new moon. I'm doing love for this new moon, love and finances. All right. So I'm gonna do my collective my 10 ones on full moons this year, but I'm still gonna do new moon rituals. So if you want to join, just send anything. It's not like a just whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. $3 minimum, but whatever to join. Just say a little blessing, prayer, blessings, offering. I love you. Happy Saturday. It's been a while. It's been a while, is what I hear. It's been a while. So, energy's energy. If it resonates, I'm doing a 7-day peace journey, and I'm on day 6, and it is great. It is great. Hey, goddess Eureka, Sharika. Hey. Hey, I feel like I feel like you're on my Facebook too. No? Yes. Hey, happy Saturday, happy Saturday, New Year, who's this? I got some videos uploaded on TikTok. So I'm waiting for those so I could bring them over to YouTube. You guys could follow me on my Facebook, Sunshine Sunstar. I got Sunshine Goddess Tarot, just all tarot things. I'm grooving out here. Yeah, I'm moving out in these streets. All right. So energy's energy. If it resonates, you see right through this person. Makes them very curious. A lot of third-party situations are ending. People are wanting to, if somebody has to prove that they're, oh, yes, you are. Thank you so much. You're like one of the first person that sent me stars. Yes, girl. Thank you. I appreciate that. I didn't realize what those words, and that's why I was like, she sent me stars. Thank you. I appreciate that. It gives me more motivation. So these third party situations are trash. You know what I'm saying? So energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. We got 8 in the chat. I haven't been live for you guys in a while, but here we are. Okay, so hi Jared. Hey Helen. Energy's energy. If it resonates, we got 12 in the chat. 2 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up, guys. You see right through someone, and it's almost like, and I just was talking to one of my soul sisters the other day. Not only do we see the clown shoes, but you could think of like somebody in a forest, right? Pretend you're in a forest and there's like 6 open trees, right? There you got 3 on this side, 3 on that side. This person runs tree to tree. You see them. You're like, why are you trying to hide who you are? I already see who you are. The masks can't slip anymore when it comes to a lot of people. Happy birthday to Aaliyah, which was yesterday. I was so guided to use my Hip Hop Queens deck for the past couple of days, and then I just was like, oh, it's her birthday yesterday. It was a guy that I dated when I was younger. It was his death anniversary yesterday, and I had pulled up on one of his best friends, my best friends. We have a lot of mutual best friends. We all became close after he passed away. And like a feather had appeared right in my car, and I'm like, I rolled the window down. I'm like, the feather just appeared out of nowhere on some Fantasia, like remember Fantasia when we were younger? That's the second time that happened to me. Last time that happened to me, I was with one of my friends that called me the fake psychic, and it's like a purple bluish feather just came out of nowhere, just disappeared. We were like, what was that? Yesterday, the white feather just showed up out of nowhere, and it freaked me out. I'm like, what? And then I looked at the day, said, oh my God, it's TY's death anniversary. So same place, same time, we were aligned, divine alignment. A lot of things happen. The veil's mad thin, yeah. The veil's so like it's unimaginably thin right now. It is. It's just, it feels like it gets thinner and thinner. You know what I'm saying? So happy Saturday. Hey sis. Hey Mika. Hey, happy Saturday. I just digressed a little bit. So tell me what you want from me. Take a look at what you see. Let me know if this is here something you could have for you. First of all, somebody does want to get engaged and married to you. I had picked that energy up. I just like spirit wherever I go with this reading. I'll take you there. Yes, bring me, take me through there, take me through there. That was a like a transition. I could be a DJ, right? So we got third party crazy asses, chaotic craziness, elevation, leveling up, more peace, more healing, more alignment, new you, who's this, new moon energy tomorrow, ramping it up. Ramping it up. You see them, you know them for who they are. Know them by their fruits. All right? Less is more, it's plenty of them. So I don't have my tarot bag because Spirit said you have more than enough. I have over 101 tarot cards. Oh, I need my tarot bag. They're like, no, you don't. Use what you have. So I'm going to use what I have. So we'll start off with some Bible verses. Somebody's future is looking bright. I will start with some Bible verses and we'll get the rest of the whatever comes up comes out. But I know that this person knows that you see right through them. You see them for exactly who they are, right? And that's okay. Nobody's judging, but you see them. You see them trying to sneak around and come be in your life. You see them, their clown shoes behind the behind the curtain. You see right through them. So it's almost like you take the fun out of this person's life by seeing right through them. And I always have to tell people, just because you don't believe in what I do and me being intuitive and me being able to read tarot, but I don't need the tarot cards, but doesn't stop me from knowing what's going on, right? I don't intercede in people's life, but when the red flags get the red flag and then the nose get the itching, something's up. And they say all bets are off. So you may be intuitive and you may tell this person, I'm intuitive, and they try to be the sneaky fox, all bets are off. Like it's like, and it's just Spirit said it's just something about volcanoes are significant. I just feel like something's changing in the world. I just feel like collectively I feel like something is just very much different. So we're gonna see. Okay, a happy home. My people will live in safety, quietly at home there will be rest. Isaiah 32:18. All right, so a happy home. Somebody wants a happy home. Somebody wants a happy life. Somebody wants to feel safe like you. Yeah, safe in relationships, safe in connections, safe in friendship, and they'll be at rest. So again, Isaiah 32:18. Okay, my people live in safely, quietly at home, they will be at rest. Somebody wants more peace in their life. Using love, loving strength, and discernment. I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. If pleasing people were my goal, I would not be Christ's servant. Yeah, see what I'm saying? Somebody was more concerned about the Joneses. Somebody's last name might be Jones too. And for that soul family member that asked for the letters, I am looking for that thing that I had. I have it somewhere. It's like driving me crazy to find it with the letters. What's going on with my robe and the string for my robe? Okay, there we go. Move this out the way. Somebody was trying to win the approval of people and other people and wasn't focused on their own life. So now they're using their discernment. Somebody's using their discernment way more. Who cares about people? I just did a video of that. I can't wait to upload that. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? That's all I have to say. Cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. Two are better than one for to help each other succeed. For if one shall fall, the other to be there to help them pick them up. It just gave me energy of somebody that swears they don't want to be in a relationship connection, but find it very hard for them to ever be alone. It's like they wanted to do what they wanted to do, how they want to do it, and you said, okay. This reading, I feel like it's an energy of somebody that thought that because commit to a spirit of excellence, whatever you do well. Hold on, guys. I just feel like this person, they wanted to do whatever they want to do in life, and you said, okay, and they got mad. I'm not sure how that's supposed to go. Hold on, guys, 1 second. My candles doing some candling over here. Put this down. Burn some bay leaves. I'm on my shit this morning. It's a new moon. So we just burned some bay leaves for prosperity and stuff for you guys. So whatever you do well. So we got Galatians, Isaiah, Ecclesiastes twice. Ecclesiastes. Using strength. I feel like you use your discernment with this person, but I also feel like at some point during this connection, you kind of put your discernment to the side when it came to this connection, when it came to this person, whatever, relationship, job, whatever. You, something in you said, right? You said, something in me told me, you knew you just wanted to do what you want to do. And that's okay. But now that you know and you're aware of who they are and how they operate, it scares them because it's like, wait, no one does it like you, baby. You're the one for me. Because it's like, wait, you see through me, you see what I'm about, and you accept me. So it's like, so we see the mask's been fell, the masks are off. Like, only person, and I said in the shower, people can lie to themselves, but they can't lie to someone that's intuitive, and they can't lie to God. My hair is not black or brown. My hair is red. Okay. That's it. I'm sticking to it. My hair is red. My hair is red. How many times can I say that to myself and still my hair is never going to be red? That's his energy right here. They kept lying to themselves over and over because it's all in my head and I think about it over and over again. Now they think about all the lies they told you. This person wants to know how much do you know how deep is what you know. Somebody took your intuition like for a joke. Tell ya, play with your mama. They took it for a joke. I don't think someone knew you would last this long. I tell ya, people didn't think I would last this long. They thought I was going through a phase. Now, this real life, I lived this, I talk this. This real life. Surprise. Thanks for being here. Surprise. They didn't take you seriously. Even the third party, there's a third party person here as well. They are going crazy, chaotic. This person's trying to leave that situation. That's why you'll ever notice when third parties try to prove more and prove more with a person or a situation, that really just reflects that person really is not there. Like, and you could know that, but they like to stay in delusion. But we let people stay delusional however long they want. We listen and we don't judge, right? Right. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. All right. So, hey, Lucidity. Hey, Josh. Hey, MC. All right. So let's get some. I just don't want to wear these. Let's see where this person's at. Let's see what they got to say. I'm not rushing. I got time today. Ooh, I should be a rapper. I got time today. Somebody has to change their life. They want this relationship with you. They want this connection. They know you see right through them. They know it. With the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords, you're going to say, listen, I see what you do. I see what you do. I see how you do it. I accept you for who you are. The mask slip, like, what's next? What's next? Some of these situations, they're done, right? You've gotten as far as you can get. The mask has slipped. You know who they are. You know what they're about. It's like, damn, they really see me for who I am. Been. So, like, take the clown shoes off now. Stop sneaking around the trees. It's a wrap. It's over. Okay, you use your discernment on this person. You know, some of you may feel like, you know what? I can't believe I have this confirmed. We got the Temperance energy here. We got the Eight of Swords and we got the Nine of Swords. Okay, so on one side, you're saying, listen, I know who you are. I know, and you know, so what just is so interesting is to me is this is an energy from someone. Thank you, Spirit, for the Strength card. It's like this person knew that this was some type of spiritual relationship. No doubt about it. There's no doubt in my mind that this person knew something about being with you is completely different than anyone else that they've ever met. You know, hey, Black Rose, they very different. Very different. Hey, E59. Energy's energy. If it, sorry, I clicked it off. All right. So they know. They know. So we got the Queen of Swords. Every time you said something to this person, but you're like, I know you're lying or something. It's like something internally made them feel away. Now, bad, no, I don't think they felt bad. I just uncomfortable is what I hear. They felt, if you call this person out for lying to you and you didn't do it in like a crazy erratic way, and you're like, "Why? I think you're lying about that," right? It made them so uncomfortable versus, "I know you're lying," and being chaotic. See, the difference between you and other people is the amount of patience you have with this person. Now, I feel like this person thought you had unlimited patience when it came to this situation, right? Because a lot of the collective, I noticed, have walked away from situations that no longer serve them, that and even in like my personals and my readings, my my personal readings that I've been doing, a lot of things have changed in the last couple years. A lot of things have changed recently. It's almost like a revamp energy of like, I'm not doing this. I don't want to do this. It's like isn't fun. And also using your discernment. Some of you, your discernment and your red flags and being able to see people for exactly who they are, they don't come with trials and tribulations. You see them, you say, "Oh, I can see who you are." Right? I can see, it's like, it's one red flag, that's all you need, right? I was dating this guy for a little bit, but I like was having a hard time getting downloads. I'm like, damn. I been knew he was a wolf in sheep's clothing. All right, I'm not judging him for that, but that was me saying, "All right, let me just try one more time." Right? But what happened is I couldn't get downloads. And as soon as I said, I don't really want to do this, downloads came flying in, flooding in. I knew me, I'm telling you, my life, I knew that he was deceptive, but I just, whatever. They know they're deceptive. They know you know. They know you know. What pisses me off too about this is just crazy is you got a third party person trying to interfere in this relationship, this connection, right? Okay, with their magic. And then that third party turns around and they're having chaos. And you're saying, "Well, girl, tell us what pisses you off." Is you can't go against what God has ordained. The how okay, so help me hear this out real quick, because it be cross watchers up in my readings. Like, yeah, I tell you I'm intuitive, I know. Okay, you put black magic on someone to keep them away from someone else, but you want to be with them. You gonna go say you're gonna order a bomb, an airstrike on someone's house at 4 o'clock, and you already told them you'll be there at 3:45. So when the bomb comes, that means you're gonna be there too. Okay. That third party that put magic on that person in that situation, that person literally is turning from that person. The train. Just now I heard the train. They put black magic on the person. Your person was under an illusion for so long. Right? That happy home, that happy relationship, that connection that they were supposed to have, that find that abundant, that life was supposed to be with you. A happy home. 4 of Wands. The blessing card. Okay? So this is what you guys were supposed to have. Right? But because they didn't use their discernment and they didn't commit to this journey with you, this is what they have now. Okay? So somebody is not doing too good at all. Okay? Using love and discernment. We got cooperation brings great rewards and partnership. Something about this makes me feel like this third party may have said, "Oh no, I'm supposed to be with you." After your person had dreams, after your person had, like, how could someone tell someone what they dream about? How could someone tell someone, it's giving me energy here where this third party was like, "You better not be dreaming about this person." But this person, every time they ask the divine about you, your situation, and stuff like that, they get confirmation. And it has nothing to do with that third party. On top of the magic. So a happy home is not what they have with the third party. They don't live quietly. It's a lot of arguing, a lot of fighting. Nobody's rest. Backs turned to each other. It's just not what it's supposed to be. And also somebody struggling with their sexuality as well. Okay, so it's like, what are we doing here? Now that somebody knows that they see who you are, somebody's been trying to juggle a relationship, a connection for a long time. I also feel an energy where somebody's not able to get it up the way that they used to. That's another thing too. It could be from some of this magic this third party's putting on this person as well, or literally their parts don't work for anyone but you, literally. And not because you're like, who do you think you are, but it's like you're divinely guided for this person. We got the Hierophant, Temperance, Four of Wands, using loving strength and discernment. I'm not trying to win the approval of people, but of God. They never had to win approval of you. You accepted them for who they were. Now you're just in a season where unconditional love doesn't mean unconditional BS. That's the difference. So yeah, I see you for who you are. See right through you. Ben always did, but still accepted you for who you were. We're not seeing people for potential. We're seeing them for exactly who they are. You are who you are. All right, that's it. Wrap it up. Let's go. Head on out. Right? Even not even be able to use that player energy on you no more. You're like, boring. It's boring. Right? Like you're so far in the journey that particular things and things people say, the red flags go up. You're like, nope, I'm not doing this. Nope. Energy to energy, if it resonates. Let's see what's a moonology, especially with this new moon. Thought I saw the other moonology. Oh, are they over there? They might be over there. Let's see what we got. Full moon in Sagittarius, see the bigger picture. Now they're starting to see. Now they're starting to see the bigger picture of who you are and what this relationship and how it means to them and what they're supposed to do to it. Like, listen, whatever. Right? You still get to keep your blessings. You still get to move on with your life. As long as you stay committed to a spirit of excellence, it's almost giving assignment over. All right, we see you for who you are. You don't want to change. You're accepted in who you are. You don't want to be better. Out. Adios. That's it. Nobody's beating anyone up about them not wanting to change and be a better person. There's somebody that will deal with you in that situation. Not accepting the low of the low, not accepting breadcrumbs, not accepting bare minimum. F you, go find something else to do if that's the case. Nobody has to stay around someone that's committed to not being a better person. Like, and people will be mad at you for not staying in their life because they don't want to be better. Like, no, I don't want to deal with this anymore. I'm done. Adios. And it's like because you don't hold resentment against them and because it's not a fight and because you're not crazy and chaotic, what they're used to, because that to them means somebody cares about me, it confuses the hell out of people. So you're not going to argue and fight me. No. Adios. You could leave people's lives without arguing and fighting. And you can say, this isn't working out. Have a good life and yeah, that's, I mean, what else? Like, I don't know. That's that entity that wants chaos and fighting. And no, okay, well, I see you for who you are, and that's okay. And I'm gonna let you do what you do, and I'm gonna do what I do. But we are not on the same path right now, and that's that. All is fair in love and war, baby. All is fair. Spirit, clarify this happy home, them trying to juggle relationship connections simultaneously under black magic so they don't have the relationship connection that they want. A lot of these people are under heavy black magic. Know your worth. Okay. And if somebody doesn't know their worth and doesn't new moon in Taurus, and I think this new moon's in Capricorn, if they don't know their worth, they can't see the bigger picture. How the hell could someone see your worth if they don't know their own? Yeah, it was God sent, but they can't accept that. Right? I think I did a reading the other day where they have accepted it, where you are meeting people or will be with someone that said, this is a blessing. I'm scooping this up. I'm not passing it by. Not passing it by. Right? Not passing it by. I gave this guy my number the other day. I was like, oh, you have my number already. He's like, I do? I would just be cracking up. He's like, I do. I'm like, I know you're wondering how you let something like this slip away, right? Right? He was a cutie too. We gonna see. I let y'all know. And I'm saying dating, keeping your options open. You don't like it, you keep moving. right? You're picking through apples at the grocery store. You don't like it. You say, I don't want that one, right? You don't make a big fuss. Who put these rotten apples here? You say, I don't like this one. I'm picking through them. This isn't one I want. You leave it there and you keep it moving, right? That's it. People don't like that. You're just like, it's almost like it's not, I don't, can I just say RIP to the times when people cared? It's just the new use more improved. Boundary standards. I can't wait to upload my video for you guys. New moon, relax, chill out. What's for you is always going to be for you. That's the thing. You're anxious and worried and this and that because you don't have faith in it. My day 5 peace journey yesterday, but I just posted it today on my Facebook is things that sent to destroy your peace, how you handle them. 9/11. So short side note, my car, something happened with my car alarm. I lived here for 8 years on the street. Conveniently, when my car's broke, a fake robber breaks it. Like a fake robber breaks into my car. It was just weird. It was a bad robbery, literally. My kids were looking at me. They thought I was gonna crash out. I was like, here's how many. They just made a mess. It's peace. Things that are sent to destroy your peace. How do you respond to them? Because you're not responding what they're used to respond to, the response they're used to having, it's freaking somebody out, literally. They're like, oh, you're not being crazy and chaotic. No, I'm gonna let you live your life, right? Because there was a time when I didn't know you and I was doing just fine, and there's gonna be time when I don't know you and I'm gonna be doing even better. You know why? Because now I know what to look out for. Thank you. Because now I'm going to know when I see a red flag in someone in a situation, I'm not going to drag it out 4, 5, 6 years. I'm going to put a stop to it ASAP, expeditiously, because I know that, and also making space, right? You've created this thing in this person's life where you created a space for them. That space felt safe. That space was safe for them when they lied, when they manipulated, when they gaslight. You still held that safe space for them. Didn't say you liked it. I didn't say you deserved it. I didn't say it was okay. But that space, they don't have that. That space is safe. That space is sacred. That space is saying, I'm going to be here taking care of myself, doing what I need to do on my journey, figuring out my life, while simultaneously, I hope you're doing the same thing. Space. A safe one. Doesn't mean I'm going to go around sleepy and being with other people. I don't know, whatever your situation agreement is. Doesn't mean I'm going to go look for something better. Space. You know why? Because it's sacred. You know why? Because it's divinely guided. So I'm going to use my discernment and I'm going to do what the divine tells me to do. If the divine says don't go out with other people or don't date or don't do that, then at that time, that's not what you do, right? Safe space, because you're committed to a spirit of excellence, right? Somebody literally, the divine is encouraging this energy to leave a space or move on with your life, because you know who they are, right? You know who they are. You know what they're capable of. And the deception, they just can't, there's no more deception. And they just can't even deceive you anymore. All right. We got top of the deck, commit to spirit of excellence, embrace the flow of life, Gemini energy. Embrace it. Like, all right, I can't change it. I can't change it. So it's not that I don't care. It's like, why would I spend time on something I can't change? A situation, a person, a place, employment, a friendship, or like, if I cannot change it, I'm not going to spend any time on it. I'm going to say, God took it away from me because he wanted to. God slowed me down because he knew what was ahead of me. God took me away from those people because he heard the conversations I did. And what gets better than that? Knowing you're divinely protected. Peace. Right? Peace. That's what this is about. You accepting someone for exactly who they are. You created peace within your own life. Okay, you want to be that person? Fine. I just know that I don't have to deal with it. This is my life. I have boundaries, I have standards, and that's it. I can't wait to upload my video for you. It's coming. It's just uploading on TikTok. All right, we got Gemini, Cancer, Taurus, Sagittarius energy. Middle of the deck. Be proud of yourself. Last quarter, Moon, Taurus. You came a long way. You came a long way. You know, it's so interesting because it's like having to understand red flags and learning and growing came an expensive pain, I know. Right? But then again, you take that pain and you alchemy, you transmute it into something better. Let's get some messages from this person because I don't feel rushy. I don't feel rushy. I didn't do lives all week. I just was guided not to, guys. You guys know I follow the divine. If they say don't post today, take a break, I don't post today. That's just how I roll. I just literally let the divine allow. If I try to post against their will, I get like it's like they say, "Oh, you want to post?" And we said not to, you get no views. I'm like, "You guys are serious." It's just everything's not what it seems for this person. And you know that. And you see right through that. And you're saying, okay, I see you for who you are, what you have and what you don't, and this is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like vulnerability and afraid at the same time. Because it's like whoever this energy that I'm picking up is, it's giving me an energy of somebody that wasn't really seen as a child. That's what I pick up. Love in all the wrong places. Just being near you is intoxicating. Looking for love in all the wrong places. We all have done that, right? But it gets to a point where, do you want to fix it or do you want to stay the same? Like, do you want to be a better or do you want to... Oh, I know why. Because being broken gets him more attention. I forgot. Being broken gets people more attention. That's why some people don't change and don't want to change, and they want to stay broke, and they want to stay this and they want to stay that and this and that, and crying about 1999 and not wanting to change because being broken gets him more attention. I get it. I guess I don't, but I get a little bit. I can't emphasize with that because why would you not want to be better? You mean to tell me you're okay being a POS? You're okay with that? You want people to think of you. You want to grow old alone. You want to stay with that narcissistic demonic entity. You like that? That's what you want? It's old. I heard it's old, cold, and alone. Actually, I've seen it. I've been a nurse for 20 years. I've seen it. Yeah, they do. They be old, cold, and alone. Sure do. Something about this person being near you, the way their body responds, it's almost like they get ultimate DNA activation just being around you. They're noticing that something's different being around you versus being with other people. You were called to be with this person long term. You were called to start a family with this person. They didn't know their worth when they met you, right? Even if you said, all right, well, you know, you may not be the best looking or the tallest or the skinniest or whatever. I still care for you for who you are, or the richest. And, you know, I care for who you are, but they didn't know who they were. They don't know their own worth. You and I were too young. Maybe there's an age difference. Maybe somebody acted immature. Maybe somebody was committed to just not maturing in their life. Because I don't want to. Okay, well, you don't have to. Somebody just didn't want to grow up. You can't force them. Somebody feels like somebody knows they acted very immature when it came to this connection. Two are better than one, for they help each other succeed. I hid who I really am from you. That's why it didn't work out the way you wanted to. They hate that. Now that they look back on that, you're like, say what's up, what's good, what's going, tell me what's on your mind, how's everything going, are you okay, instead of lying all the damn time. Two are better than one, for they help each other succeed. Strength, what's up? I'm going through something. What? Is everything okay? They knew that you were someone they could talk to and confide in. What I do pick up here is a past energy, somebody that maybe did confide in you, and now they're going through so much things in life that just to hear a little bit of your advice would be substantial. Like, they just want to hear a little bit. What do you think about particular situation? What do you think about a particular person? Can you help them see the brighter side? What's the number to that place? Hiding who they were from you did more harm than good, because you're open. It's like you're giving open book. Okay, what's up? What happened? Nothing. I'm hiding who I am, and I just somebody so full of regret of hiding who they were from you. They feel like if I would have just told the truth and just been honest about who I am, what I was, what I had, and what I didn't, I could have actually got that. I could actually. Somebody's just looking back like, I can't believe I ruined something. Magic at play here, but guess what? You and this person met when you were aligned, right? Whether it don't matter. We don't care who was in low vibration at the time, right? But then you and this person met, you were supposed to align and start vibrating better. Using discernment, being happy, cooperation, and partner bring great rewards. They got the confirmation, you got the confirmation. They decided to say, no, Sunshine God is your robe. It's not pink and white, it's actually blue and green. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. That's it. And you're like, okay. All right. Right? And now they're reflecting back on the past of the things that happened and everything. Hey, April, and who you are, and divinely guided blessing. Like, somebody has lost everything. Ooh, I just feel like I had a bump right here. Somebody has lost everything. You know why? Because they came in line with you. God said yes. The divine said yes. I prayed for someone like you. Yes, this we got. You want this? Here you go. You go through the drive-through McDonald's. You ask for fries. When you get to the window, I hope you don't expect anything but fries. That's what you order, right? That's what you order. That's what you want. You got exactly what you asked for. You got exactly what you ordered. Then the device said, oh, we got to slide in. And here came the lowest of the low vibration. Everything, the lowest of low vibration, and knocked this person off their path. And what they do, they went right for it. Lust. For Jezebel was first up at bat. Let me see how I could get this person unaligned with the collective. Lust. First thing. Snake in the grass. Slither. It came on over. Yep. Then we got to add some magic. Oh, because these Jezebel spirits, they came with magic, baby. I told y'all that from the beginning. They came with magic. Clarify something. Oh, and then it all started falling down with the Two of Swords. Yeah. Enemy got you right where, not knowing right from left, left from right, up from down, down from up. Because that was to deter them from their journey. Okay? And that's exactly what happened. Four of Swords. Some of these people end up in the hospital, dealing with these low vibration. They're entities attacking people's bodies, literally trying to wipe them off the face of the earth because they met their divine counterpart. The enemy comes to what? Kill, steal, and destroy. Right? Oh shit, you met your divine counterpart. Two are better than one for to help each other succeed. Something's happening here on a spiritual level. Right? We got the fruit and the snake at the bottom, the deception. It's like soon as you got with this person, the enemies went full-fledged 100%. We ride out at noon. They are not going to be together. No. And what happened? Middle of the deck, Ace of Cups. The enemy started attacking you and this person and your relationship and your emotions. See, the enemies are attacking this person because I feel like they were vulnerable at one point with you. Then it started feeling too good to be true. Then they started getting scared. Then they started moving with deception. Look, we got the Page of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles is about using their discernment. When it comes to what? Thank you, Spirit. Clarify. This Four of Wands, 11-11. Somebody sees 11-11 a lot, especially when it comes to this relationship connection. They're still wondering about this. They're still wondering if some type of way, some way, somehow, they still could make this work. Rainbows are significant, and prisms, like crystal prisms. What God has for you is always going to be for you. No man or woman can take that away. Spirit, clarify this Four of Wands with this low vibrational connection. The devil telling you, soon as you met this person, the enemy was on both your asses. Like, oh, all right, I'm here for it. Everybody has free will. That's a part of the journey that sucks, because it's like, can we just stay on a path because we have things to do? There's money here for us. There's a happy life. Can we just stay the course? Yes, you may want to stay the course, but they have free will. If they don't want to stay the course, well, they don't have to. Bah effing humbug. Sheesh. Hey, Chris, thank you for the flower. Yes. Hey, Soul Seed. Let's pick up some more energy with this person's thinking. We need to let each other go. Enemy right there. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy. Just being near you was intoxicating. I couldn't let you get close to me. Oh, so that's why we need to let each other go, because now they don't want you. They don't want to be vulnerable anymore. As soon as they became vulnerable with you, the enemy came to steal, kill, and destroy. Spirit, clarify more of this energy. See how the energy changes after the I'm not available. After the enemy intercedes, you see the changing. First, you're too intoxicating, right? Just being near you is intoxicating, right? I hid who I was from you, right? Where's the other one? And you and I were too young. And here comes the enemy. Oh, no, this isn't going to work. This isn't going to work. Oh, and then they started healing. There you go. You just called it, Aquarius. Now let's see how they feel after they started doing their healing. I want to feel that way again. What way? The loving and discernment one, or when you feel happy and safe with this person? Or cooperation, partnership, bring great rewards. They have not been abundant since you've been in their life. Since you haven't been in their life. You came with true abundance for this person. You came with true, authentic, divine abundance. They can tell it's a difference. It's a difference. Everything that they had prior to meeting you, if they treated you some type of way, if they were not nice to you, if they were not kind to you, if they did the things I'm talking about reading, they lost everything. It's real. Spiritual relationships, it's a real thing, right? So it's not what you do, it's how you do it. It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Right? This person could have easily said, you know what, I am not interested in moving forward with this. Or they could have said something in relevance to stopping the situation and not having it go any longer, or stringing you along, or breadcrumbing. They could, but since they didn't choose that direction and they opted out of doing it the deceptive way, the enemy's coming to collect. And that's basically what happened, and that's basically how you were able to start seeing through this person, because instead of continually growing on a higher vibration, they started growing lower vibration. And they would do anything. Is give me an energy that not only would they do anything to feel that way again with you, it's like, but how do we go back to day one if we've been through all these things? How do we just, I even feel as though this person feels weird just picking up with you where you left off, because it's like, what? Why do you do the things you do, or say the things that you say? Like, what's really good with that? You know what I'm saying? Spirit, clarify. I want to feel that way again. So fast. This person's going through it. They chose lower vibration over God's sin. And just because it didn't look like that at the time, when they got their confirmations in their dreams, and when they got their confirmation, that's when the divine said, okay, because now you know. Now you know. It's not like you didn't know before. Now you know exactly what you're dealing with and how you're dealing with it. Right? So like now it's up to you. It's very clarify more this heartbreak energy. Yeah, are you going to change or not? That's it. Are you going to change or not? Are you going to change or not? That's it. That from this heartbreak, the world card. You going to change or not? You can change or not. Are they going to change or not? Are they going to change or not? It was my fault, but I blamed you because blaming you is easier than taking accountability. You saw that though. You knew that you made plans with this person. You knew that you were prompt. You knew that you showed up. They didn't answer the text. They didn't answer the call. They didn't show up. You were there. Whose fault is that they didn't show up? How can they blame you for, oh, well, I didn't. How can they blame you for not showing up when you showed up every single time? How do you revert that energy back? How do you revert that back? How do you go from it was I did it, but it's your fault? How do you get that back? I look for you everywhere. So many things remind me of you. How do you get that back? How? Top of the deck, I regret lying to you. Oh, how do you get it back? This is what they struggle with on a daily basis is how do I get that back? You don't get it back like that. It doesn't work like that. Unfortunately, life doesn't operate where you just say, oh, I did a lot of stuff and can we be back to the first day we met? No, it's not like that way. It's a lot of proving. An apology accompanied by change behavior is a true apology. Otherwise, you're just trying to buy more time for your manipulation and your BS. And that's that. That's that. That's that. That's that. It is what it is what's going to be. Let's very clarify this energy moving forward. 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords. It's like this person has to lose you. The more you slip away from them, the more they start making changes. Are they going to be permanent changes, or are they going to be for short-term changes? Are you trying to say sorry, I apologize for this week, or are you trying to say sorry, I apologize because moving forward I want to be committed to a better person? Because the divine's not going to allow this person in your life. That's the thing. They're going to have a hard time coming forward. It's almost going to be like there's a wall between you two, and they're not going to be able to move forward. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. So whether you know if they're serious or not, the divine knows that, listen, you think you're going to come in here with lies of my collective? You have another, every time they come to your life with some BS, I don't care if they ignore your text message. Every time they come into your life and they do something and they know that it's not of their highest good, or they just can't stop, they experience a terror moment. This person's going to F around and find out and keep being like this with you and have nothing. They're going to be downtown shaking change. This is not something to play with. These are real divine connections that people are literally allowing the enemy to move them away from, and it doesn't get better. It just doesn't get better for them. Okay, so like I've been doing this for a long time. I realize their life just starts going downhill, snowball, more and 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 more. That's it. That's it. You see right through them. You see who they are. You see what they're about. You see their lifestyle. You see what they do. There's nothing to hide anymore. It's nothing to hide. It's nothing to hide anymore. The masks are off. Okay, the masks are off. We see them for exactly who they are. All right, so let's clarify more of this energy moving forward. Ace of Wands. Some of them are dealing with problems, issues downstairs, like ED, not being able to get it up, not having enough wetness, not feeling confident enough to perform. Yeah, because the enemy's coming to collect. That's why. That's why. If you need to feed those low vibrational entities in order to keep moving. Yeah, go back to that Jezebel karmic. That's the only way you're going to be right, because you've already decided this is the life that you want to live. Definitely too much sex magic. But when you do magic to someone and then the results come and you're laying in bed with someone that you sent bombs to, the bombs are coming on you too. Energy's energy. If it resonates, it resonates. Yeah, Queen of Wands, Empress energy. You're moving forward. You're moving forward. So I feel like the Queen of Wands, this is my side bitch energy, doing black magic on this person, trying to change the outlook on their life while you just sit pretty, sitting there moving forward in your life. It's been too long and I'm lost without you. Tell me what I'm gonna do. Said I've been needing you, wanting you, wondering if it's the same and who's been with you. Cause your heart's still mine. I wanna cry sometime. Look at the Empress. Losing the Empress. 333. Right? We got 3 and 2, 5. 5 is changes. We got the Tower card and everything. Everything is not fine with this person. And then they have to watch you move on with your life. Like, that's not what they wanted. Somebody cannot fathom you, but they know it, right? They know that who you are and what you embody, it's only going to be a matter of time. So, like, they can't hold you back anymore. They can't buy time anymore. They can't. Time waits for no man or woman. What could they do to get you not to move on? The breadcrumbing doesn't work. The bare minimum doesn't work anymore. Like, it's you're just justing, moving on with your life. And you're growing much stronger, you're more intuitive, and you could pick up this person's energy from 100 miles away. Maybe you start recognizing signs and symptoms when they're going to come forward, or maybe you start seeing different synchronicities when they're getting ready to reach out. Because they didn't want to grow spiritually with you doesn't mean you stop growing spiritually. Like, hello. I think that's the part where they're kind of like tomato at, where they forgot. Spirit, let's clarify some of these energies moving and the collective moving forward. Abundance. Look at the guy at the top. Now, he's stressed over. I'm telling you, listen, when I tell you the lesson for this person is knowing where their divine abundance lies, for where your treasure is, your heart will be also. I can't make this shit up. I can't. Right? We got this divine masculine, and because I energy resonant. It could be the woman doing this or the man, whatever. Don't beat me up, okay? So in this sense, this masculine forfeiting his abundance. Look how he looks. Somebody's picked up a lot of intoxication, possibly drinking, substance abuse as well. They're feeding that entity. Okay? So when you're not around them, they have to feed that entity, and they do with substance abuse. Okay, but again, stressing over finances. Okay, see how he's stressing, the hat's there, the drinking, the worrying. But look at this divine feminine. She's got a coin. She's got like a string with gum on it, and she's reaching down. But look at the abundance is on whose side? Her side. See, his cup's not flowing over. Divine Feminine's is, though, she's found a way. She said, you know what? Okay, well, guess what? My change fell down the drain too. And I'm not going to pick up the bottle because the bottle's not going to get me my change back. Right? I have to improvise. I have to figure this out. Right? You had to figure this out after someone that hurt you that you love. You had to figure it out. Right? You had to figure it out. You were there to figure out and sort through your own feelings and everything. You had to figure it out. You had to figure it out. There was no option in that, right? Right? Because I'm just gonna keep it a buck right now. As moms, we can't fall apart and lose ourselves. And I'm not, dads can't either, but I'm talking about, just let me say what I gotta say. We can't stop. Our show must go on. Heartbroken, sick, broke, not all together, mentally unstable, the show has to go on, right? Right? Okay. This person literally falls apart when just falls apart. And I don't know, this is part of this. This is part of this. This is part of this. Right? Because they had a chance for this, but they chose this. It's almost like somebody's dug this hole so deep that so the holes they dug for you, they have fell in. Oh, gotcha. And it has a lot to do with their abundance. Okay? The hole that they fell in, the hole they dug for you is the one that they fell in. Right? Because she improvises. My girlfriend was like, listen, I need this money. Okay, so like, I'm not gonna go being the way you are. I'm not gonna be lying, deceptive, cheating. You know what? I'm actually not even gonna treat you the way you treat me, because I know that, my abundance lies in the way that I treat you. So you know what I'm gonna do? Instead of being mean and being rude and being nasty and cussing you out and sending you all these crazy text messages, I'm gonna hold a space and be quiet. Hold that space. Because if crying and screaming in 100 text messages doesn't change what you do, my silence will. My silence will. Silence is very loud. You don't need to say much. People can hear your silence, right, from 100 miles away. I'm just going to be quiet. And in that moment, you stop feeding that entity. That entity wanted you to be crazy. That low vibration entity that they deal with, that crazy third party energy that's very lustful as them, that feeds that. That feeds that. That fornication, that feeds them. All that stuff that they do with the third party that they can't do with you, that feeds that entity. And they wonder why the side of their treasure, where your treasure lies, your heart will be also. There's no treasure with the third party because that's not where their heart lies. How could it be abundant in a situation that wasn't ordained by God? You can't go take the abundant and the divine and the divinity over a spiritual connection, take that from there and go put it somewhere else. You can't do that. Go take a rose petal off of a rose and go try to plant a new flower with that. Tell me how far you get. Right? You can't take seeds and throw them in the middle of the highway and come back every day for 3 months and say, why haven't I grown tulips in the middle of I-95? Because it'll never work. It wasn't ordained to be that way. Okay? So if you're in a relationship with someone and you can't win for nothing and you're like, I can't win for nothing, and you're losing everything slowly but surely, it could be the person that you're with and the person that you're around, because you probably weren't supposed to be there long anyway. Everyone's not supposed to go the whole way. You run into them, boom, you learn the lesson and you keep going on. But no, they wanted to go against their own intuition and feed this low vibrational entity. Well, you get what you get. Don't be upset. And a lot of that comes from them struggling with financial problems. God's not going to bless the mess that they created on purpose with low vibrational entities, enemies. Anything built on another woman's pain or tears will not have a foundation. Anything built on faulty foundations will crumble. Okay, so going towards this third party because you didn't condone in this or do that doesn't mean that they get to take your divine abundance for your divine connection and bring it to a third party situation. You lose more trying to do that. Okay, you lose more trying to do that. So guess what? It looks like somebody played their own self out, their own abundance, and now they have nothing. And then there were none. Right? There were none. And the more that they mistreat you, or try to stay in your life, or gaslight you, or breadcrumb you, they'll lose even more. They need to leave you the fuck alone. All the way. All the way. But that's not your job to tell them that. Your job, remember, you're holding that space because you still are on your journey, right? You're just holding that space. I know where your heart lies. I know what you want. I know what you don't. But you don't want to live in your truth. Someone doesn't want to live in their truth. Okay, well, you see right through them and you know that and you accepted them for who they are, but you still get to move on in your journey. Spirit clarified, the abundance is a big part of not only of my collective, I've been saying that since day one, but abundance is a very big part of spiritual connections. Where your treasure lies, your heart will be also, right? Like, Dad, they haven't got anywhere since they got with the other person, because they won't. Because they won't. All right, Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy. Impasse. I'm telling you, every time they go through this full moon phase, it reminds them of how they should have chose better. You can't take divine abundance and move it to another situation. Should we say that one more time for them peoples in the back? You cannot take divine abundance and bring it somewhere else. You can't. No one is that person, and that's their superpower. Hey, majestic kid. I just think this person has a hard time accepting that. Something in their mind thought that they could make someone else be who you were, which doesn't make any sense to me. So let's clarify some more of this energy moving forward. Isolation, look at the tuxedo. Oh, so they always want to marry you. They just, what's up with this? What's up with this? They knew. You know what's pissing me off too is because this is an energy of a person that they knew once they met you that you're someone that they want to be with long term. They just thought they had time. They just thought they had time. The color blue could be significant. Ooh, I always had these cards for years, but I never knew that this thing says on the bottom is invitation. Isolation. All right, let's clarify some of this energy. Somebody still wants to get married. They always want to, this person always wanted to be a husband or a wife. Yeah, look at facade. Facade was easy to have. Top of the deck, bittersweet. Something about the birthday party, but see how you still are showing up for this person and they can't even show up for themselves. And that's something about a birthday. Somebody regrets doing something about a birthday party, situation, birthday. Maybe the way they treat you on your birthday. I always say the way people treat you on your birthday is how you know how they feel about you. They don't call and wish you a happy birthday. They don't care about you. They don't show up for your birthday. They don't care about you. We get one day a year. That's ours. Solo to ourselves. And the way people treat you on that day is exactly how they feel about you. Right? So maybe they thought not saying happy birthday to you, or maybe they thought not inviting you somewhere for their birthday, or maybe they thought being with this third party, whatever the case may be, it was a big mistake there. Okay, it was something about a mistake in the color purple as well. Maybe somebody wants to use your birthday as a time to be able to come back in, and then they never said happy birthday and they try to figure it out again. I just feel like this person, every time they try to come back in your life, they get like a block is put up for them. Yeah, impasse is a situation which no progress is possible, especially because of disagreement and deadlock. That's what I thought. So impasse is to get stuck in a situation where no progress can be made, usually because people involved can't agree or move forward from their positions, like hitting a deadlock or a dead end in a negotiation or a problem. Impasse and isolation. Can we agree to disagree? They don't want that. It's their way or no way, because they're living in a facade. Living in a facade is easier than not. They don't want to acknowledge your truth, because when you acknowledge your truth, the truth shall set you free. All right, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got, y'all. Let's get some love messages on this. We got unrequited love, top of the deck. There's not enough chemistry. They don't put enough work in for you. They don't do what they have to do enough. Like the bare minimum's not okay anymore. Like you either gonna step in and give me everything I want, desire, or just be gone. That's it. There's no in between. There's no wasting time anymore. That's it. If you can't step up and be the person that they need you to be, then fine. Okay, bye, adios. If you can, great. But you have to do it full 100%. full steam engine. You can't stand in the doorway anymore. Excuse me, I need to close the door. Can you come in or come out? You can't, these people can't fight you to stay in your life and not treat you right anymore. That don't even make no damn sense. But when they deal with third party situations and other karmic people that don't know their own worth and they don't know their own worth, how the hell can they make it work with you? How? 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 It is giving like very delusional. It is. It's like, you want to mistreat me, but you want to save my life. Why? That doesn't make no sense. Spirit, clarify some more of this energy for me, please. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost self to each other, your bond deepens. Know your worth. They're starting to realize I just feel like smart people can play dumb, but a dumb person can't play smart. I think you let this person think. Right? Y'all know what I mean, right? You let this person carry on, like thinking they were getting away with shit. They were never. What are you going to say? I know you're a liar. What are you going to say? They already know they're lying. What are you going to say? It's just that I don't think they thought you caught on as much as you really did catch on to them, their lies or manipulation, knowing their third party, especially if you're intuitive. You could feel when they're intimate with other people. You'll know. Right? You'll know. I was intimate with the same person for a long time. Every time I feel like they was with someone or something, I could feel it. I feel like it's spiritual. It's just weird. It's like an energy. That's why if you deal with one person and not multiple people, you will know if they are being intimate with somebody else. You will feel it. It's a spiritual. You can take away all the books and the knowledge and everything and all the information, but you cannot take the spirituality away from me. That's it. That's it. You want to do wrong and you want to play games and manipulate, don't be in someone's life that's intuitive and spiritually inclined and an empath and very intuitive. And I keep saying to people, just because you don't believe in what I do doesn't stop me from doing what I do. Okay, so some of you are very intuitive and this person, whatever, and you would know stuff and not say nothing because who are you to call judgment? What are you going to say? Without actual physical proof, anything unmeasurable no one's going to believe it. So if you can't measure it, if you can't show proof, just not going to believe it. A woman's intuition is strong, right? We can tell our kids, what are you doing down there? You're quiet. Oh, how'd you know? Because we know they're intuitive, right? You don't need tarot cards to be intuitive. Some people have strong intuition. It's 2026 by now. Like, come on. It's like they thought, like, even if you weren't intuitive, even if you know nothing about tarot cards or crystals or nothing, like, you still can feel the deception. Because we all are born with the spirit of discernment, right? Thank you, Majestic. We're all born with the spirit of discernment. We knew that from the beginning of the reading, using loving strength and discernment. I'm not going to call you out every time I feel something or know something, but I know something's up. And then guess what? Your actions prove that what I'm feeling, something's really happening, because you're quiet, you're not responsive, you're disappearing, you're ghosting. So what I'm feeling means that something's happening. I just don't know exactly what's happening. Because 111 in the clock, because you started to use more of your discernment. We're listening, we're not judging, we're just knowing better, and we're just moving forward. That's it. We're not beating ourselves up. We're not beating up the other person. We're saying, hey, listen, I'm growing spiritually smarter and stronger, and this may not work for me anymore. That's it. That's all. Or you need to fix something, or I can't be in your life, or you need to be a better person, or I'm gonna hold this space and we're gonna revisit this. Whatever you do in your life, whatever your situation, we're not judging on how you want to do, because if you want to be with this person, okay, but they need to change. And if you don't want to be with this person, you learned a lesson. Okay, so nobody's getting beat up here. We're just saying, like, we see your clown shoes, we see you running tree to tree, and what's up now? Like, you either going to change and be a better person, or you're just going to move on out. Move on to the other side. That's it. That's it. See how there's no fight involved in that? Who could be angry about that? Who could be angry about that? This person wants to marry you. I knew it when I saw engagement ring on the floor, and I picked those cards up where I don't know where they are. I have my cards everywhere around me. Talking about I need my tarot bag from my car. Yeah, right. I don't need none of that stuff out my car. Look at here they are. Engagement ring. I got my Mystic Goddess cards over here. 10 of Pentacles. Top of the deck, new start. Some of these energies, they desire to be with you. They just don't know how. They're just not saying you're a bad person. I'm saying I feel as though the energy that I'm picking up from the other side of the person that's going through this, you're a good person. You're a decent person. The divine knows that. So either this person gets it together, or guess what? You're going to be matched in line with someone that's exactly on the same frequency you are. Because it's divine, I feel like it gives it a little bit more grace, right? But after a while, grace period's up. And guess what? Guess what happened to Boaz? He didn't get any rest until he made it right with Ruth. Cooperation and partnership bring great rewards. He didn't get any rest. Don't think they're resting on their, you know what? I have a friend, I don't never see them get karma. You're not going to. That's not part of the plan here. The plan is they could be sitting like this every night, and you think, oh, they're just fine. No, they're not. They're not. Anybody that goes around trying to destroy someone that did nothing but love them is not okay. Is not okay. Anyone that goes around trying to destroy people, period, is not okay. I don't care, friend, foe, relationship, family, someone you had kids with, anyone that's trying to destroy someone that's been nothing but kind and loving to them is not okay. Is not okay. Spirit, let's clarify some more of this energy when it comes to this relationship. Attraction. Very attracted to you. I'm so attracted to that. Like, it drives them crazy. They see you and they see a shining light. They see you and they see a beacon of light. It's almost like when they look at you, it's like you're just like a star to them. They want to feel that. They want to feel that again. You attract romance, love by enjoying this moment fully, because when you're with this person, you enjoy them there at that time in that moment, and that's it. Right? Somebody loves something that you wear, a perfume, a cologne, a spray. It's just some smell that you have that literally, I feel like with their clairs. Now, I'm telling you, a lot of these people are waking up on top of it because they can't unsee the truth of themselves. So that they see the truth of themselves, they have to also see the truth of how they treated people. And I feel like sometimes this person may smell your perfume, your cologne, or whatever. It's a smell that you have, your essence. They can smell that. It's like embedded in their brain. Okay, so it's like they could be in a store. They're like, you are nowhere to be found. Okay, but they will just smell your essence. 9/11, and that's the divine reminding them of their divine counterpart. Okay, that's their reminder of it. Now, is this going to last forever? I don't know. I never heard of lasting. I don't know how long this lasts. I haven't done readings for older people, but what I do know is that there are people that live in regret for not taking full, I don't want to say advantage, but like not taking the opportunity to be with who they want to be, who they pray to be for, and who God actually sent them for them. For them. Like, oh my God, you sent this for me, for you. All for you. Nobody else. That's it. I've had read things where men, said that there's still women I think of that I should have been with. I've had read that, but I've never. Have I experienced talking to someone like that? Not off the top of my head, but I've read that, about the woman that got away, that they look for everywhere. Everywhere. I want to feel that way again. Somebody regrets acting like they're not available. They hate that. They hate that. Somebody hates that. Yeah, you deserve love. They know that. I love you unconditionally, top of the deck. You came closer to anyone. I'm attracted to you. I really like what you done to me. I knew exactly what I was doing. Yep, they knew what they were doing. They're trying to push you away. I know that I crossed the line. Top of the deck, I'm becoming a better person. Sometimes I stay at night thinking about you. I'm going to keep it here. Top of the deck, I love you. Top of the deck, give a relationship a chance. I told you some of these people want to really... How, though? That's the thing they're struggling with. How? I need another deck for this. Drunk in love and we be all night. Love. All right, let's see what we got. How? How do they plan on coming forward to my collective? Like, what's the plan? 3 of Wands. Looking for assistance, seeing the bigger picture, attracting helpful people, successful business partnerships, relationships. How? Well, I love that came out. That's a planning card. Waiting for their ships to come in. You know, so there's 2 people around this person that they just need to get out their lives, and for good. You know, even if they're still in that player energy, 111 in the 111 in the chat, they never stop holding on to you. Never. It's like they, even through third-party situations, they still hold on to being with you. Yep, Knight of Pentacles, patient, steady progress, mover or change in work routine, not giving up. Slow and steady wins the race. So, okay, person. We're not judging. Okay. All right. Going slow. They're taking their time. They're not rushing in. They said, I'm not rushing in. 2 of Pentacles, juggling finances. Yeah, so they have to get their money right. Wait till I get my money right. Nah. So that's the thing. Guess what? When their money was right, they weren't doing right by you. Now that they want to come in and do right by you, they don't have any finances. Their finances are terrible. There's a lesson in here. There's a lesson here. I think somebody's sitting somewhere broke in the dark, thinking about what they could have had. Somebody's struggling like crazy. Somebody that are struggling like crazy, and all the third party wants to do is convince the world that they're with them while they're fucking struggling. Help them stop struggling first. That's help somebody's struggling financially, and you have a third party over here acting like their whole life's great. They're struggling. Somebody wants to prove more. It's giving me energy if somebody wants to prove more that they're with someone instead of like what's really happening here. This person's prioritizing getting their finances together to come towards you. Now I'm thinking that this third party loves this person broke because they have to lean on them more. If they're broke, they won't be able to give to divine feminine, and they'll always need me, and they'll always lean on me. Why do you want that? Why would you? That's out of my league. That's out of my lane. I don't know. I can't even think that way, so I don't know. Everybody does different things, but as long as this person's down on their ass and broke, the third party's loving it. They love them being stuck and stagnant in life. They love that. They love waking up, taking care of them every day. They love that. That gives them control. Yeah, look at with the 5 of Pentacles. They love them broke, girl. They love them broke, bro. They love... Somebody is... I don't got shit. It's too cold outside to be homeless. Leaning on this third party for stability. My stomach's growling. Somebody's not even eating the right way. Somebody's in this 5 of Pentacles. I could feel it. I know. It's like I said, sitting somewhere broke in the dark. struggling mentally as well. Somebody's struggling mentally. Being in this energy and this dark energy and this low vibration energy, it's just not a good place for this person to be. It doesn't feel safe. It feels very it feels alarming kind of a little bit, but we'll see. We got the King of Wands. Yeah, because they like they're in this peasant ass energy and they know that's not how they're supposed to be. Why did it take going through all this? Why did it take all this? It shouldn't have had to take all this. These are lessons. Like, damn. Jeez. Yes, loyalty is very rare. Hey, Angela Gold. Hey, Helen Journey. Hey, Van Woods. Ethan Woody. Yeah. Somebody's looking at their life. They're like, I'm supposed to be a king. I'm supposed to be a queen. I'm supposed to be better than this. I'm supposed to be that's what you're doing in the life that you just created for yourself. Because see, this was a slow spiral. It was a slow spiral. It was a slow spiral. It feels right. Doesn't it feel like it was a slow spiral? They went from king to peasant in a slow spiral. And then there were not. The curtains are closing. It's over. It's a wrap. How do they get back to it? How? How do they get up out of this? The divine says they gotta. I don't know who needs to hear this, but the divine says you reap what you sow, and they came to collect. The Knight of Pentacles. We got the Knight of Swords here. The Devil card confirming the Knight of Swords. They must change. Okay? But every time they think about changing or being better, they get slammed with something else. Like, oh my God, like this person we're talking about here, they are going through, take me through there, they are getting taken through there. They are getting taken through there, very much so. They realized that they were very young-minded as well. But yeah, here we go. Back to that immaturity energy. They're their own downfall. And their downfall led to lust, dishonesty, intimacy, addictions, bondage to people that are no good for them. Remember those friends that you told them were not their friends? Oh yeah, backstab, betrayal by those people, losing money, getting stolen from. Somebody applied for something or was with a friend, and the friend ended up getting whatever they wanted, whatever they applied for. So like say two people went to do something and somebody applied for something or wanted something, their friend got it. It's like, why don't they see that part too? It's like, bro, you hang around people that are no good for you, that are energy vampires, and you're wondering why they're successful and better and doing better in life from you is because you're literally the golden chosen one around a bunch of fucking low vibration narcissistic entities that are ciphering your energy, and then now you have nothing. They don't want to change the people they're around. They're deep in this. This is deep. This is deep. This is deep. Any holes anyone has dug for you in reference to this person, they're all falling in them too. It's the people that want to give people bad advice about you and this person, they fall in the holes too. The happiness. So yeah, they'll be able to come about it, but they have to pay what they owe. All right, so we're clarify the Sun card. Yeah, that's all part of the journey. Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, this heartbreak, this depression. They got to get through this. Happy Dark Night of the Soul. Yeah, hey you, I'm talking to you. We got the Hermit card with the Sun card. So they can come up out of this with the Three of Swords, Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, they're trying to get back to you. They want new, all new everything. Somebody's like, you know what? You know what the problem was? Why why this drama kept going on in their life and stuff, and why like they just weren't able to come up out of it because they were fighting it. Blaming everyone for what they're going through. You're going through that because of you, not nobody. See, that was the problem. They were blaming everyone but who actually happened to. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Play silly games, win silly prizes. Yes, you got to be celibate for sure. Excuse me, hangman energy. Right now, they have to surrender. This is where they are. They have to surrender. They have to let it go. They have to view things different. They have to have a new way of thinking in order to be able to come close to you and be in your life. Should I clarify this Hermit card? Yeah, 10 of Swords. Ooh, we got 3 of them. Oh, ooh. We got 10 of Swords, Temperance, 10 of Cups. In order for them to be with you, thank you for the marshmallow. In order for them to be with you, yeah, I know 10 here would take me through there. They got to go through there. They got to change their way of thinking. They got to change their life. And then maybe, possibly, have this 10 of Cups life with you or somebody. These are for the people that want these relationships back. Yes. I don't know why my Temperance card is so like, see how my Temperance card is like, and you can't even scratch the card like that. So it's going to take a lot for them to work on themselves. They got to, in order to come up out of this, I love this, 1010's a confirmation number. They have to go through this. There's no getting out of this. There's no getting around this. Nothing, no trust left, Angela said. They've got to go through this. In order to come out of this and get this, they've got to go through. They cannot. They have to. Yeah, you made your bed. Go lay your ass down. We'll see you in the morning. You got to go through there. Top of the deck, full card, new beginning. Yeah, take me through that. Take me through there. They have to go through that. Let's pick up some of this energy on this third party situation. Let's pick up some of that energy. Because all this third party cares about is lust for this person. They don't give a damn if this person has mental health issues, no money, no nothing. Oh, as long as you're with me, you're fucking lost your rocker and you're broke, but you're here laying next to me. That's how they are. And this person is no good for them either. We got the Knight of Wands. Told you it's all about sexual energy for this person. Somebody tries to keep this person under. Give a lazy man sex, food, and entertainment. He'll never do nothing. This is where this third party is at with this person. Taking care of this person, wanting to run the show. Yeah, 5 of Swords. Lying, self-sabotaging, deceptive. This third party has other men that they deal with as well. I don't know why. Why would you think that if you met someone that's cheating on somebody else in another relationship, why do you think that they won't go and do the same thing to you? I've never understood that part of delusion. So you mean to tell me you met this woman, was cheating on her man with you, and you thought you could go be with her and she's not going to go cheat on you? Where's a level of delusion here? I guess this is part of all of their delusion from start to finish, but this third party has other people and they make it a point to give your person burdens while they do what they want to do. So it's like your person could be sneaking around or trying to be with other people. Well, the third party does, but it better not be with you. That's the thing. Like, this third party can go after other people or say things about other people, but it's something about you. You know why? Because they know where this person's heart lies. You could go sleep around and do whatever you want, but you better not go to that Sunshine Guys Collective. You know why? Because that's part of the enemy, knowing that if this person comes in your life, there's boundaries, there's standards, there's things you got to do. We're not going to be sleeping and swinging, all type of thing. Whatever y'all do, but there's a deception involved with this person in third party, where to the point where now the third party's like, well, I don't want to be deceptive anymore. Well, you made that bed, you must lie in it. Anything built off of faulty foundations will crumble. You mean to tell me this man was in another relationship? This man had a family. You thought some way, somehow, by you sleeping with him, put your magic twist on it, that it was going to make him change his mind, and now all of a sudden he's not deceptive anymore. The delusion is real. And like someone said, it is because it's all about narcissism. That's a demonic entity in itself. That's it. We got it 3 times already. We know that there's operation and there's an operator of demonic entities here, and it's between this person and this third party. That's what feeds that connection, is low vibration entities. Why? Because why don't they have more in their life? Why? Why are they sitting in dark rooms with nothing and having nothing to show? But as long as they're with this third party, the third party thinks that's all this person needs simultaneously while this person is planning an exit. They don't want to stay like this. This isn't where they thought they'd end up. Well, this is where they are, but this isn't where they thought they would end up. Spirit, clarify more of this energy, this third party situation with the Nine of Pentacles. It's all about finances and financial gain for the third party. They don't care. This third party got somebody that they know, that knows this person, this closest person, that tells them everything about this person. Everything. So while they think they have a secret life or they confide in a friend or someone, that person goes back and tells the third party that it could be someone that that third party deals with as well, like somebody that's close to this person. Yeah, with the Two of Pentacles. See the snake? I feel like this third party has somebody that this person knows that they're dealing with for financial gain too. Two of Pentacles. The snake's juggling another snake. It's just a bunch of snakes. They're a bunch of low vibrational demonic entities. Yeah, with the Four of Swords. All these swords. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Their stability is threatened if they don't stay around this karmic situation. There's so many lies and so much deception between the two of them. It is unfreaking real. They don't like each other. They don't talk the way that they used to. They don't hardly interact. Somebody's trying to plan on taking someone for child support because they can't get their way. Somebody has created a dead-end situation for someone where if you leave, I'm going to tell her, I'm going to do this or I'm going to do that. Somebody literally has to eat. Like it's snakes eating itself. Literally. So deceptive. For finances. Nobody's here with this pentacle. Because there ain't no blessings for these two people. This karmic sleeps at night, worried about this masculine being with other relationships, but they know this masculine truly desires to be with you. So this third party will, I feel like this third party has had, they like had done some type of threes of crowd types of things. And I feel like this third party is actually chasing after women more than men, if you ask me. It's something here with whether, I don't know, it's something here where there's a lot of low vibration entities because of sexuality energy as well. Like somebody is not living in their truth. That's the problem here. Spirit, clarify this energy. I know what cards I want to use. Yeah, with the Four of Pentacles. Somebody's not living in their truth. With the Seven of Cups. Now look at this Seven of Cups. It's a lot of people fighting in the background. They're all coming. You know, this person, this third party has the legions of demonic entities that is attaching themselves to this person as well. Middle of the deck. Every time they're intimate with them. With the Lover's card. They're like, they attach themselves to demonic entities by dealing with this third party person who also is doing sex magic on them. It's not my business. That's just not my problem. Somebody wants to meet up with you. It's an emergency. If anyone gets close to you, they'll be upset. Somebody knows that you're moving on. You already know about this person. You already know about them. You already are in tune with how they are, how they move. It's like, all right, like it's, yeah, juggling. Somebody thought they could juggle. Somebody has a wig. Somebody does not like crunchy wigs. Keep picking that energy up. There we go. Threesomes. There we go. So somebody's still dealing with someone from a threesome or something like that. Higher self, serenity. Someone wants peace. Equal, intuitively guided. Oh, so it's like they don't want that lifestyle. What I pick up? Fake, secret pregnancy, second chances, reunion, the number 9. Last year was the number 9. Maybe this third party was pregnant and hid it from this person until they could no longer hide it. This third party just terrible. What do you got? I stay up at night thinking about you. In spirit, the other side. Energy's energy if it resonates. Sex ain't better than love. Energy's energy if it resonates. Sex ain't better than love. They're not equally yoked with the third party. That's the problem. And I'm telling you, the third party, it just feels like a hot, toxic mess. Hot, toxic mess, if you ask me. Let me get these karmic cards up out of here. So I feel like they're trying to come forward to you. This third party with this 10 of Pentacles, if they married this person, they're only married for financial gain. Like, they're not married for love. So if this person went and married this person, it's not because they love them. No, they're married because of financial gain. Hear that? It wasn't because, oh, I'm in love with you and I want to spend the rest of it. No, it was security. It had nothing to do with, they don't love this third party for love and emotions. They love them for security, right? If I feed the neighborhood cats, they're going to keep coming back because they're getting free food. We can't blame them for that. Somebody has to, but there's boundaries and standards and lessons for everyone. But you do dirt, you get dirty. This third party is trying to look up things about you to try to go back to this person to say things about you. If you know this person, or you're in a group of people around them, or you're affiliated with them some way, somehow, they're trying to find any type of dirt. They can't find nothing. They're trying to find some way, somehow, how to make you appear less than who you are to this person. But it's like, if you have the person already and you're already in the relationship, why would you go so hard to try to prove that you're with who you already said you're with? That's how you know. It's not what it cracks up to be. You guys don't believe everything you see on social media. Social media is the easiest place to hide what you don't want other people to know, by putting on a facade or a front. This person, that's another thing about this third party situation, is they don't really want this third party. If this person wanted people to know that they were with that third party, wouldn't they be the one talking about them and uploading pictures and everything? Like, this third party just tries to go so hard. I wonder if you're happy without me. They try to go so hard that they literally turn into a monitoring spirit for you. You could be talking about, I love chicken nuggets. They're going to call your person and ask them, did they go to McDonald's today? Like, pressed. Panini. Panera bread pressed. And it don't make no sense, because keep your eyes and focus on your own paper. I don't know why this person's so adamant wanting to know about how you and this person operate, because they know you are where this person's heart lies. That's why. They know that. They know you're someone that this person wants to spend long-term life with. So in order to convince, first they have to convince the world, and then they have to convince you. Whole time your person's not showing them, see everything through the eyes of love. Your person's not showing them what they actually want to sense or feel or observe. They're not. All right, love is patient. Y'all know this, my verse. Love is patient and kind. Love is not jealous or boastful or proud or rude. It does not demand in its own way. And we even end the reading with you still holding space for this person. After you see them for who they are, but you also see them with the eyes of love. And here we are. Happy Saturday. I love y'all. I love y'all so much. We've been here for quite some time. 9911 on the clock. 911 is a confirmation number. We spent some time this morning, and I missed y'all, and I loved you so much, and I love you so much. I just miss doing our readings. And yes, email me. We got our new moon tomorrow. I'm doing a love manifestation. If you want to join, just send me something. I don't have no price, no numbers, whatever you feel intuitively guided. I'm doing love for the new moon. So I do my full 10 rituals on the full moons, but I just was guided to just do them on the do rituals on the full moon and not just the new moon. So again, I love this. My heart feels so at peace. Look at the gift of love and light. Ooh. Oh my geez, those cards went flying. Hold on, guys. The gift of love and light. You were the gift of love and light for this person. And hey, Sony B, and they fumbled it. Y'all see me just fumble the cards? Hold on one second, y'all. Hold on. Let me get it to it. Because that thing fell down. It flew out of my hand. Yes, that's what I'm saying. You saw it flew down. I couldn't even believe it. I gotta go check that out. 111 in the chat. I love this. Okay. Here we are. The gift of love and light. You were the gift of this person. Okay. And you saw everything with them through the eyes of love. Even if you saw them at their lowest, even if you saw their low vibrations, you still saw them with the eyes of love. And that's where your blessings are getting ready to go crazy because you did that. You did that. You know what I'm saying? No one lights a lamp and then covers it with a bowl or hides it under the bed, right? A lamp is placed on a stand where its lights can be seen by all who enters the house. The divine encouraged this person, you guys to be together because you were the light. And that's where we're at. That's what we said. And that's where we're going to leave it. Y'all are the light. You know what I'm saying? And now you get to be a light for others. And now you have that light and that peace within you. And this is where you're at. This is where we are. I love you. Happy Saturday. 1032 117. The number 17 is very significant. I saw the number 17 17 17 yesterday, and I looked it up and it said spiritual awakening, intuition, transformation. We're exactly where we need to be, collective. We are exactly where you need to be. Don't be hard on yourself. Day number 6, my peace journey. You're exactly where you need to be. God makes no mistakes. Okay, I just feel emotional because I love the growth, and God used 9 perfect months to grow you and make you beautiful and just as you are. Don't let someone come in and ruin that for you. You know what I'm saying? 9/11s are a confirmation number. I love you guys so much. Happy Saturday. I'm happy to be home, snowy in Connecticut. Well, it snowed. It's not snowing anymore, but keep your head up and your heart close, God. I love you guys so much. And I'll catch you guys on my midday mix or my next read, whatever comes first. Mwah.